So our guests today are Justin Nielsen, who is going to be playing the piano today, and Andrew Nemr, who is going to be tap dancing today on his portable floor right there. And then I will be on the canvas. So I've got my paints all set up over there, and I'll be creating something on canvas according to whatever I'm feeling from the music tonight. But the first thing we wanted to do today is start with a scripture reading. So I'm going to open us with that. And today we're going to be reading and responding to the Beatitudes in Matthew 5. So this is verse 1 through 12. Now when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on a mountainside and sat down. His disciples came to him, and he began to teach them. He said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you." So now we're going to read the next couple of verses out of a different translation. This is going to be out of the Message. And Justin is going to read this part.
So this is starting in verse 13, the Message translation. Let me tell you why you are here. You're here to be salt seasoning that brings out the God flavors of this earth. If you lose your saltiness, how will people taste godliness? You've lost your usefulness and will end up in the garbage. Here's another way to put it. You're here to be light, bringing out the God colors in the world. God is not a secret to be kept. We're going public with this, as public as a city on a hill. If I make you light bearers, you don't think I'm going to hide you under a bucket, do you? I'm putting you on a light stand. Now that I put you there on a hilltop, on a light stand, shine. Keep open house, be generous with your lives. By opening up to others, you'll prompt people to open up with God, this generous Father in heaven.
That's so cool. So that really kind of struck you when you heard it a few years ago about the what is that? The God flavors.
The God flavors and the God colors.
Yeah. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. So you want me to talk about what I'm going to play and stuff, what we're going to do? Okay. Yeah. So we're going to be playing, or I guess it's just me. I've never done it solo before, actually. It's my first solo piano attempt at this. But I wrote this, I think around 2008, actually. And this translation of the Beatitudes was the inspiration. That translation where he talks about bringing out the God colors in the world. And so then, actually, this music came to me faster than anything I've ever written before. It was just one of those things that was almost like an instantaneous download, one of those things that really felt kind of inspired. I mean, I felt when I was done, I was really excited. It took me about, I think, an hour just to be done with the whole thing. I had the whole thing done.
Wow.
And it was a beautiful, for me, it was, musically speaking, this is maybe departing from the scripture itself, but just an expression of this expression of God and bringing it into music. It was like the first time I'd done that sort of overtly, I guess, like with that as the intention. So each movement. So I'm going to play. So tonight I'm actually going to play one song that isn't these, and then the last three songs are three sort of meditations or almost prayers for the experience of these different attributes, these different God colors come through, basically. So the first movement is wisdom, the second movement is joy, and the third movement is peace. And I've done these enough. I've done this in a lot of different churches and played a lot now. Played it definitely more times than I can count at this point. And I do love that somehow I feel like when we're playing joy, I can feel his joy, feel it in that moment. And it's a way for me now almost to pray and know that an answer is coming. It's like musically speaking, like I know I'm going to feel this. So it's just wonderful. To me, it's a great experience. And I do feel like it came from him. But yeah, so it's but the inspiration was that verse. I read that. We're here to bring out the God colors in the world. And I don't know. It's kind of hit me.
Yeah. I remember that's the title that you first told me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Did I call
you
it
were like God colors.
God colors. I call it God colors first.
And then,
I don't remember that.
Then you
Changed
decided
it to
to go
divine
with
colors.
divine colors.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is truly. People have come up to you at these performances. You did it in the Sapphire Room once, in a bar, and there were people that came up to you afterwards that were telling you things that they had experienced in the room that was really foreign to them. Yeah,
I had someone come up to me after one of them said I was an atheist until tonight. Yeah. And also someone came up to me after one saying that they were healed, sort of miraculously at the vineyard when we did it.
Yeah.
And
that's happened a couple of different places. I remember.
Yeah. So it's been a really fun journey playing this music. Yeah. And it means a lot to me. This music represents. To me, I always end up going back to the people I've played it with the most, or the places I've played it, or people that have been touched by it. But it carries with a lot of just great memories. And I think in a time like now, when you do anything that's half normal, half like what's something you would have done before, or just reminds you of relationships. And, I'm thinking about a lot of my students that have played it, and somehow that through that music I can remember what we kind of went through together. And then there's God colors. God touched those relationships through this music.
That's beautiful. Well, what's your prayer for tonight? Because I know that sometimes you have a sort of different feel with.
Yeah, I would pray for healing.
Yeah.
Or I would pray for peace. Mm-hmm. We're talking about these are meditations on wisdom, which I think we all need right now.
Absolutely.
Joy, which we all need right now. Just to remember that there is joy in the morning. There's joy waiting. He's waiting to show us his joy right now. I don't know if it's the case for you guys, but for me, I'm more open to him during this time than I have been in years. I think something about that. When things become more unstable outside of you, you go to the thing that you can always count on. And so I would pray for people to experience his wisdom, to have wisdom in their life as a result of it, feel joy. And then the last movement is peace. And another thing, I would pray that everybody watching this feels his peace and know he knows you and loves you.
Do you have anything to add to that, Andrew? No. Your feet can do all the adding.
You can do the talking.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about like celebrating joy in this time period a lot, and how like that true line. If you have that true line, it's going to be like a new seed for some people. That in a time such as this, they're going to experience joy when the rest of the world might not be. What does that look like? How can they share that in ways that honors the experience that other people are going through, but still is a reminder that this does exist. And it's important that we remember and that we experience that, even in times where the major trend or the major cultural zeitgeist might not be that. Yeah, it's been a big thing for me personally in the past couple of weeks.
Of course.
So.
Everyone.
We carry Jesus in us wherever we go. We've got those colors that are radiating because we're portable. I mean, he's portable.
He's portable. I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Good.
We get to go wherever. The shoes of peace, Yeah. I every time I think about this for what I'm going to paint tonight, I'm thinking shoes. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's why. Shoes of peace. All right.
Shoes of peace. Okay.
I will be doing multiple shoes here, including your famous flip flops.
All right.
Sir.
Yes, indeed.
And tap shoes, and probably not my own because I can't really do a foot self-portrait. It wouldn't be quite as cool, but yeah, I'm probably going to superimpose a lot of different tap shoes as you paint tonight or as you dance tonight. And I may include yours too. And I
Get
may
my
not,
bare
but
feet
every
in
time I know I have painted your feet before in
Oh,
my
yeah.
journal during some of your concerts
Oh,
at
that's
Arts
funny.
West.
Yeah, that's
I'm
funny.
like, this dude has bare feet.
I don't like your shoes. If I can avoid it, I do. It's
I know you
possible.
got in trouble for that one.
I did. No. We won't go into that. I was fired once.
Oh no! I didn't know it was
I was
that kind
fired
of
from a
trouble.
job. Yeah.
Well, on our guitar
But,
patio, you can wear as
I
much
won't get
bare feet as you want.
That's hilarious.
Dang. All right, you guys. Well, we're gonna start, and we're gonna do our little setup here, and we'll begin our music in a little bit. And the first thing we're gonna do, while you guys are setting up, I'll explain about the atmospheric conditions that we have here. I'm gonna refer to my Bible as I paint tonight. So we're in a neighborhood, and we've got thanks, Andrew. So we've got some different. We've got truck noises, and we've got airplanes that fly overhead. We're right on the flight path to the Boise airport. And we've got little kids playing in yards next door and cement trucks and all sorts of stuff. So if you hear that, that's why. It is a neighborhood experience. And the other thing I was going to mention is I hope you guys can go to artministry.org sometime and just kind of look around there. I'm actually launching a group. It's a community group for artists that will begin on August 24th in the evening in 2020. So if you're around and if you're watching us live tomorrow night, you might want to check on that. It's going to be for artists of all kinds, and we just want to bring out the God colors in this world together. We can do more together than we ever could alone. So let's keep that in mind. So the first song that we're going to be doing tonight is not Divine Colors yet. I don't know what we're opening with.
It's called Praise.
Okay, praise, it is.
Gospel.
Woohoo! Oh.
Cool. Thank you. I actually thought it when I. Oh, you got my shoes. You got my you got my feet in there. I did think I want Andrew to take a solo at the end of this one. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, divine colors, wisdom, joy, and peace.
Thank you for tuning in. That didn't even need an amen. Yeah, thanks for watching.